Hello everyone. Myself Desai Nishtha. Today's my presentation topic is the cultural background of Jane Austen's time. So let's begin. These are my academic information. These are table of content. So introduction. Jane Austen is well-known novelist of the Romantic age. We all know Jane Austen's theme of novels are domestic violence and marriage. Those are main theme of Austen's novel. And she is famous for her six novels, and one of her famous novel, Pride and Prejudice. The Pride and Prejudice depicts the social status, societal condition, and class distinction, and marriage. Also, it also reflect in her novel, which are major themes of Jane Austen, the most crucial of 18th century and early 19th century. This society claims that class is distinguished by holding of material things like estate and capital. 19th century women had very little choice about their future. During that time, women have no future, no her own choice. So those are women have many restrictions and limitations for their future. With enough education, they can get married. Their lives and forms mainly by their in-laws trying to find them a supportive husband. Social characteristic and marital problems related to women in particular will be considered in beliefs of late 18th century and early 19th century. So, brief introduction of Jane Austen. She birth of Jane Austen, 16 December 1775, at Hampshire, England, and she died on 18 July 1817, Winchester, England. It is a famous quote written by Jane Austen: three or four families in a country village is the very thing to work on. It means Jane Austen talk about the limitations of character and limitations of families. She want to talk about three or four families of a novel are limitations, because sometimes happen that many characters and many families confuse us. So it's written by Jane Austen. Jane Austen is the second of all daughters and seventh of all her mother's children. She is well known for her novel, which talk about the dependence of women and their social ranking during the 18th century. Her elegant usage of language, along with humor and also easily connectable storyline of the novels, had made her attract many readers even among the current generation. In nowadays, many critics criticize that her novels are talk about only marriage and domestic themes, but Jane Austen criticized 18th and 19th century, and those 18th and 19th century relate to our current generation also. In 1790, she produced her books, the first, which Love and Friendship, is a satire and romantic literature arranged as a series of love letters. She is well known for her six novels. Here are famous six novels of Jane Austen: Emma, Pride and Prejudice, Persuasion, Sense and Sensibility, Northanger Abbey, and Mansfield Park. These six novels are fame and success of Jane Austen. She known by her those six novels. And those six novels she wrote during 1796 to 1817, but she published on 1811 to 1818. her work is a living example of perfection. She wrote because she loved to write, and she always did her utmost best to perfect her work. She criticized her society and write those societal condition, norms, restriction of women in her novel. So first is the education system. Jane Austen reflects the society of her time through her novel. She enlightens the women society who had to undergo many obstacles in their life. As she educated, she can convey her sometimes and desire with her pen. Jane Austen started writing poems and stories for her own at the age of 11. In the 11 of age, she started writing. But we noticed that in the Jane Austen's time, women were not allowed to go to school, universities, and women published their novels and their works as a pen name. I think another is George Eliot. Her name is Mary Ann Evans, and she published her as George Eliot. So George Eliot is a title of man name. The women has many restriction, like she had a knowledge, talent, but she can't publish a novel like their original name. In Jane Austen's time, women were not allowed to go to study in the university, published pen name, and Jane Austen also studied at their home, because in the romantic age, the women studied at their home. In Jane Austen also studied at her home with guidance of her father and her brothers, and she went boarding schools and with her elder sister Cassandra, but some financial problems of her family and health issues of her sister, and she returned at home. So in current situation also, sometimes any girl want to go in the city, and she want to study in hostel. Many our societal persons criticize us. She is alone. Why she go in city to for study? So this question also in our current time, the role of women. It is very important of Austen's time, because in that time women had many restrictions, like education, societal problems, marriage issues, and the clothing style of women is also different. Women were not allowed to laugh loudly, to sit with her crossed legs, and if any person who is not intellect like us, but we talk with him politely, and our voice is very soft, calm. So Jane Austen, who was highly educated at home, does not want to become one of these individuals. Thus, she wants to fight by mentioning about it in her novel. She wants to bring a change in the society of women. She wants to the women to make up their own decisions in their own life. We notice in the novels of Jane Austen, many lady characters, they are not well educated, but those characters are intellectual. She write intellectual character, lady character as a heroine in her novel. So, class conflict. Being born in a middle class family, Austen portrays the life happenings of the middle class family with three or four daughters. In we are familiar with novel Pride and Prejudice. In the novel, we also notice Bennet sisters. there are five Bennett sisters, and Mrs. Bennett and Mr. Bennett has many problems for their marriage and all those things. So Jane Austen reflects the middle class family's problem in her novel. She tells about marriage and love relationship in women life. Her two novels exactly reflect the women position in the society during the Victorian era. She was aware of inferior position of women in the countryside as well as the snobbishness of the countryside. She sent several rural girls marrying men they do not love because of their wealth. We also notice in Pride and Prejudice of character of Lady Charlotte. She is a friend of Elizabeth, and she married with Mr. Collins. Why? Because of her family condition, her family financial problems. So it was also reflect the not love but so our family's financial problem. So she married with Mr. Collins. And also in the movie screening we noticed that class conflict in the conversation of Mr. Collins, Mr. Bingley and Mr. Darcy, because of Mr. Collins are low from the Mr. Darcy and Mr. Bingley. So their conversation are based on their class. So it also reflects Austen's love relationship with Tom Lefroy, which was a failure because of financial status of their family. Austen had shown the grief of that broken relationship through the characters of Marin and Joy Wilby in Sense and Sensibility. Jane Austen also fall in love with a person whose name was Tom Lefroy, but the class conflict is always in the middle. So Austen can't marry with her. John Wilby had to give up on marrying since because he financially depended upon his aunt due to his debt. Marin finds it very difficult to overcome his love, but she marries Colonel Brandon at the end of the novel. Through her novel, Austen expressed her feeling. So it was also depend on class conflict. The last is a condition of marriage. Wedding is the central theme of Austen's novel. At that time, marriage was treated her one of the key assassination of civil design. In Pride and Prejudice, marriage was considered as a critical economic and social. Wedding is one of the central theme of the fiction. In the novel Pride and Prejudice, we also notice four marriage in the end, but their all marriage condition are different. Lady Charlotte, Lydia and Wickham, Jane and Mr. Bingley, and Darcy and Elizabeth. Those four marriages are different in different situation. So in another novel of Jane Austen, like Emma, in the Emma also we notice the character Emma is the matchmaker. The condition of marriage are different in Jane Austen's novel. And it's a beginning quote of Jane Austen, the novel Pride and Prejudice. It's a universally truth acknowledged that a single man in possession of good fortune must be enough of a wife. A person who is possession of good fortune, he want a good wife. So conclusion, Austen portrays the status of clash of the folk by the characters of the middle class of community. People struggle for their rights and gain a decent place in the society in which they live. In her novels, the inequality and bias of society are explored, and once that is discovered, followed by the arising of society from the state of bias. Austen delineates in the novel that cruelty and bigotry simply because of property or gender are not sign cultured people and good disposition. That's why Austen reflect the condition of marriage in her novels and condition of class conflict, education of women, etc. These are my reference sources, and thank you. If anyone has question, please ask me.
Mr. my question is, if you were Jane Austen, how would you use your writing to reflect and challenge the social norms and expectations of your time?
Yes, Ruthvi, nice question. If I am at the place of Jane Austen or during those time, first of all, I enhance my skill and intelligence level like Jane Austen in my writing, and then the skills of Jane Austen like notice the social norms and restrict, and then I will try to change the society with my writing. Then anyone?
Mr. My question is, why was marriage so important during Austen era?
Yes, Srishti. It was also marriage in during the 18th, late 18th and early 19th century. Marriage was a goal of women, and it was a priority for financial status of women. She known by her husband, her father, and her brother's status, not by her own. Like we can say that in current time, Pati Parmeshwar, it means our husband is a God, but it is not, marriage is not a central goal of women life. So, thank you.